Everybody's supposed to know average from primary school, come straight up. Now, the average is simply the sum of quantities divided by the number of quantities. So, what we're saying is that your average is equal to the sum of quantities divided by the number, and that is not hashtag, right? That's number of quantities. So let us say we have these quantities. 8, 20, 3, 0, 5, 9, 15, and 12. If you have these quantities, then all you have to do is say, first of all, how much quantities do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So therefore, number of quantities equal 8. Then I say, what's the sum of the quantities? What sum mean? Sum mean to add. So you add all these quantities. 20 and 8, that are 28, and 3, 31, and 0, still 31, and 5, 36, 36 and 9, that are going to be 36 and 4, 40 and 5, 45, 45 and 15, that are going to be 50 and 10, 60, 60 and 12, that are going to be 72. Calculator. 72? Alright, good. So that means this implies that average equal what? 72 over 8 equal 9. ANS 9. So that's simple. Alright now. So if we say then, the oranges in a box have a mass of 4,680 grams. If the average mass of an orange is 97.5 grams, find the number of oranges in the box. So therefore, this is our equation right here. What's the equation? The equation says that A, meaning average, is equal to SQ, meaning sum of quantities, over NQ, meaning number of quantities. See that? Good. So what I'm asking us in this question? Find the number of oranges, which is the number of quantities. Orange being the quantity. Not true? So you find the number of quantities. So right here, so now, what we are going to do is solve for NQ. Now when you want to find NQ, you put anything you want to find, make sure it is above the line. Right now, where's NQ? So how we are get it above the line? We carry it over to the other side because it comes to the opposite function, which is now multiply. So right here, so then, we're going to turn it around and we say SQ over NQ equal to average. Look what we do now. If A equal this, then this equal A. Not true. If X equal 5, then it means that 5 equal X. Not true. Talk to me now. So if I want to come now and find this, it's easier for me to have it over the side where I solve from. You understand? Good. Alright. So therefore, we're going to say SQ equal to A times NQ. Not true? So then we turn it back around because we still want NQ over this side. So we say that means this implies that A times NQ equal SQ. Not true? Not true? Same thing. Good. So that means that what function is A to NQ? So what function will be over the other side? Good. So that means that NQ equal to SQ over A. So if I want to find number of quantities, it is equal to sum of quantities over average. You see that? You see that? All coming from knowing just this alone. If I want to find sum of quantities, then it's equal to average times number of quantities. You see it? All coming from this. Everybody understand? So tell me the numbers now. In this case, where NQ equal what? NQ. NQ. Where NQ equal from the question? NQ equal X. The number of quantities. Do you know the number of oranges? Do you know the number of oranges? You put the box? You put the orange in the box? Up there, so, in pink and grey. So you know the number of quantities. You look like you're afraid, so which of you? You're not afraid? Alright, so how much orange in the box? You don't know. So then it's X. Do we know the sum of quantities? Yes? SQ, what's the sum of quantities? 4,080. Do we know the average? 97.5. All of this is in the question. So you write it out like this now, so you can now work it out easier than we do like word. Now, what do we know also is this, that NQ, where NQ equals to SQ over A. See there? That's where we found over here. So, see that? Good. Alright, so we'll just put these in it now. This implies that NQX equal to SQ 4680 over A 97.5. Work that on the calculator. 48. That means ANS equal 48 oranges. So it's simple. That's not easy. Then if you feel, you know, say, you can't stop me on the road. Come again now. Find the average of a team of boys given that 4 of them are each 15 years 4 months and the other 3 boys are each 14 years and 9 months. What do we know? What are we finding? So average A equal X. We don't know that. Come now. If A equal X, what do we know now? SQ. How much boys do we have?
4, 7.
We have 7 boys. Oh, you know we have 7 boys. Because 4 of them is 15, not equal, is 15. And how much? 3 is 14. And what? And 9 months. And 4 months. So the sum of quantities then must be from multiplying 15 and 4 months and multiplying 3 and 14 months. Not true? Not so it go. May I show you? Remember I said that multiplication is simply adding the number to itself a certain amount of time. Look on it. 3 times 2 is equal to 3 plus 3. 3 times 3 is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 times 4 is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So all multiply mean is that you do it by itself, you add it to itself X amount of time. You see that? 3 fours. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Exactly. Any number where you find. That's why when you say 9 nines 81, then the 10 nines are going to be 81 plus 9. You understand? Everybody understand? So if a man tell you then that you have 3 boys that are 3 boys are how much? 14 years and 9 months. The first thing I want you to do when you have years and months or hours and seconds, anytime you don't have something where it's automatic, the same, I want you to transfer it to one thing. You understand? Now 14 years and 9 months is 2 different variables, month and year. So I want you to transfer it now to month. Now 14 years and 9 months, how many months make a year? So if you have 14 here, almost 14 times 12, if you find out how much month. So when you say, how old I am, I can tell you, say, me a X amount a year. But I'm X times 12 amount a month. Not true? So when a picnic is 1 year old, him how much month old? Him a 12 month old, 1 times 12. If him a 2 year, 2 times 12. If him a 3 year. So like on all now, you're about 100, 200, 300 months. Yeah. Alright, so come now. Pace down, talk to me now. So we have 3 times 14 point, sorry, transforming month, year to month. Year to month. So watch out now, 14 times 12.
168.
Equal 168. 168 plus 9 months. Kind not only 168. Is 14 and 9. So equal 177. That means therefore that each boy is 177 months. You see that? Good. After we find that each boy is 177 months, how much of them they said was 177 months? How much boys was 177 months? So boy A is 177 months. Boy B is 177 months. And boy C is 177 months. By the way, I'm going to see big boy this morning. Big boy gone to church. All right. Now, what they say now about the other boys them now? The other 4 boys.
15 years and 4 months.
So what we have to do? 15 years times 12. 180 months plus 4. 184 months. So each boy in the second grouping is 184 months. So me assume then so this is like a school. Them one in a 3rd farm and them one in a 4th farm. You understand? Good. So therefore boy D equal 184. A, B, C, D, E equal 184. Boy A, B, C, D, E, F equal 184. How much of them? 3?
4.
And G equal 184. You see that? So we know now what is the number of quantities. NQ. The number of quantity is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the sum of quantities? The sum of quantities is 3 bracket 177. Why am I do this? Because you add it to itself 3 times.
Then the other one are 4 times 1.
Plus 4 times 184. It's going to give you 3 times 177. 531 plus 4 times 184. Add the 2 of them. Why we multiply before we add? Bomb dash, bracket over multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So therefore, our average, what's the formula for average? SQ over NQ. Right? So therefore, this implies that X is equal to SQ. 1267 over NQ. Equal 181. Are we finished? Why are we not finished? Because we want to transfer it back to years. So therefore, you divide this by 12. This implies 15 years. So it's a 15 times 12. How much that? 15 times 12 give 181? Huh? 15 years, 15 times 12 give what number? 180. That means a 1 month left. And 1 month. Why don't put the point? Because the month is not out of 10 and a decimal is only out of 10. A month is out of 12. You understand that? So that is why when you get the big number 15, you forget all the decimal. And then you say 15 times 12. And then you minus it from this side, I get how much month left over. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So if we say that you are 10.5 years, then you're not 10.5 months. You're 10 and 6 months. Because 0.5 is time 12. Are you understanding? You understand? Good. Which other thing would I do that? Which other thing would I do that? We did not have a decimal. Let us go and work it out. How much inches make a foot? How much? 12. So you couldn't change inches to foot by using decimal. You'd have to multiply the decimal by the 12. Or you just minus again like me explained to you. You understand? Alright, cool. How would I get now? Number 4. We're not going to bright, right? 15 years and 1 month. The average age of the teacher in a school is 39 years. And their total age is 1,170 years. Whereas the pupils whose average age is 14 years have a total age of 6,580 years. Find the average age of all the people in the school. So, what do I find here, sir? What do, alright. PS down, what you say? Average equal X. And you get it wrong, I'm going to sing a song, you know. Average equal X. Sum of quantities. Sum SQ. Alright, you see, I'm not showing you what we want to do from now. How much quantities we have? Two different type of quantity. We are going to come together to make one quantity. So the sum of quantity equal to total A plus total B. Not true? Because we have students and teachers who are two different variables, but who want to know total people. Number, no. Pick me. Wait a minute. So the sum of quantity equal to TA plus TB. Do we know the sum of TA?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
1170.
That are teachers. The total age of teachers is 1170. You see that? So we're going to say where TA equal 70 and TB 65. No, you don't have to use my thing, you know. You could have said TS, which is total students, and TT, total teachers. You understand? Good. All right, now. So we have TA and TB. What we need to find now? NQ. We don't have NQ. What is NQ? NQ equal to, how much teachers is there? The average teacher age is 39. Remember we work out say that if A equal SQ over NQ, then it means that NQ equal SQ over A. Remember that? So that means if I want to find NQ, we have to find that now. So NQ for TA equals TA number equal SQ. What's SQ? For TA. What's average for TA? So NQ equal for TA? 30? Good. Now for TB? Huh? How much? TB number equal, what is the SQ for TB? 6580, soon write it down here, sir. By 14? 470. You now understand so far? Good. So that means then that my average equal X, my SQ equal to 1170 plus 6580, and my NQ equal to 4, I'm going to teacher first, 30 plus 470. That's the total number of people. What is the quantity that we want? You can find it in the question. The question says, where is the question? Find the average age of all the people. So the quantity is people. If them they say of all the students, what would be the quantity? If it said all the teachers, what would be the quantity? If it said the oranges, what would be the quantity? So how come PS don't get 2? So yeah. That means you say you have new style. But if I go get it wrong, I have to sing your song. You know your song? Eh? You don't remember it? All right. I'll soon remind you. Cool. So that means then that SQ equals how much? 7,750, right? And NQ. So this implies that the average, which is X, equal to 7,750. What?
39 plus 470.
A 30, my girl. The 39 is how much average years? Over how much? How much that equal? 15.5. How much is it equal to? 15.5 years. So both are set to write that in months. 5 months? 6 months. You simply multiply 0.5 by 12. Because 0.5 years is 0.5 times 12 months. You see that? 15 years, 20.5. Everybody understand? I'm sure you understand. Who don't understand? You understand? So you understand sitting in years? Huh? Not in years. So what you call a black something there? Take you out, take you out. Alright. So now understand that. Alright, no one I couldn't bright. Anybody get this, get $100. You don't understand? Alright, come. $100 for anybody get the one here right. But you don't never get it right. So when you want $300? Rub it out first, rub it out. A grocer sells 40 tins of soup. Number 8. Oh yeah, everybody else go near a book now and do it out tight. Oh, Purple, where your book there when me here? Souvenir. You, lend somebody your book and look out of your book. You go beside she around there, sir. You look out of your book You look out at that one. You. Oi. Come down beside the book. Number 8. Alright now. We are reasoning it out. The average age of teachers in the school is 39. So you just write down that same time. A teacher equal 39. No man, not A equal teacher. Just put AT. Remember, mathematics is a language, you know. So A teacher. So that means the average age of teacher. You see that? Equal 39. Cool. Come again now and say the total age equal 1170. What's total age? Now sum of quantities. So SQT, meaning SQ teacher, equal 1170. Alright now. So we want to find NQ teacher. Do we know that? So we want to find that. So NQ teacher equal, what it equal? What's the formula for NQ? Alright, work it over here, sir. Work out the formula. What's the formula for average? A equal SQ over NQ. That's the formula for average. Now that's NQ. What's the formula for average? SQ over NQ. Alright. That means that then, what we know? No, I work it out first. So how we get NQ up at top? So we want to switch it around. So I can't go multiply by A now. So therefore, NQA equal SQ. You see that? How come? Because NQ being below is a divide. It will go up at top as a multiply. So NQ times A give you NQA. You see that? You understand that? So that means, you know, how we get rid of the A from beside of the NQ? Because I multiply A now, you know. So it will come over the other side as what? As a divide A. So NQ equal to SQ divided by A, which is over A. You see that? So NQ equal SQ over A. You see that? Alright, so work out NQ over there so now with the number them you have for teachers. Write it over there, so man. Go back where you did there, over the next side. So NQ equal to SQ. What's SQ? 1170. So write that. Write at the equal. Write where the equal sign there. Yeah? Yes? Divided by A. Not 39, man. You know A already. 39. Write an equal beside it now. And you work out what the answer for that is. Where your calculator there? Where your calculator there? You know answer? Eh? You never bring it. Somebody work out that theme there. You have knife? A knife. And I need this open. 30. Alright now, so I do the same thing now for students. So A for students, it says here, the number of students whose average age is 14 years. So A equal 14, AS equal 14. And then it says, the total age for the students. What's the total age? Yeah, what's that? NQ or SQ? Yes, so SQ student equal 6580. So therefore, what is NQ student? No, man. You have to work out NQ student. Just like you have to work out NQ teacher. Yeah, so do it now. NQ student equal what? No, man. Equal to 6580 over 14. You know see that? Just like how that equal SQ over A. Then that must equal SQ over A, yeah. Equal what? 470. You see that? But the two of them are people, even though some are teacher and some are student. Two of them are people, not true? So that means that total people now must equal to NQP. So write that now. NQP where I put TA for? Equal NQS plus NQT, not true? Yeah, 730 plus 470. Equal 500. See that? So now we can find now the average P. So SQP, write it below it, man. Equal what? Must equal SQT plus SQS. Not true? The sum of quantities for all people must equal the sum of quantities for teachers plus the sum of quantities for students. Not true? Because two of them are people. So it equal to 1170 plus 6580. 6580. Add up that. When you add up that, how much I get? Oh, see it. 1170 plus 6580. 7750. All right, now, so we want to find out AP. So AP, which is what? No, what AP mean in this case? Average people. So AP must equal to sum of people, SQP, because P we are working with now, not true, over number of people, NQP. What's SQP? 7750, see, write it down there, sir. Over NQP, what's NQP? That's 500 NQP. And then the answer will be 14. You understand better now? So explain it to me now. We get two variables. We get teachers and we get students.
So we divide this to get the answer, remember, on 14.
Don't know, 14, the answer is 14. The first thing we get the average teacher's age. It's 39. We'll just write that. We get the total, this is SQ mean total. Total teacher age, 1,170. So that means we can find out how much teacher there if they have an average age, we total this. We can find it out by dividing the total by the average. You see? 30. So that means a 30 teacher there. And them average age at 39. 39. You see? Then we get the students now. Average student. Or 14?
14.
And the total age?
6,580.
But what's the answer for this? 7750 divided by 500. 15.5. Put that there, so sorry. Yes. So you come here so now, you say, all right, average student age 14. And then total is 658. So we can find how much student by dividing 658 by
14.
Exactly. So that means now we can come now, we have this and we have this. We have everything for students and everything for teacher. So how we are going to find everything for people? By adding student to teacher. Yeah, you understand? I mean everything, we need AS, QS and NQ. So in this case, the number of people, which is NQP, is 30 teacher plus 470 teacher student. You see that? You add them because two of them are people, you know people.
Yeah.
I'm not people. But you're a student and me a teacher. You see that? You understand?
Yeah.
So we add the two of them, we get this. So now we want to find total age. So you got to add teacher total age and student total age. You see that?
Yeah.
So that's how you get this now. So if you want to find average total age, it must be for the work from them two you alone now. So you work from the average equal SQ over NQ, not true? But for people. So that means what's SQ for people? This.
0.5.
And what's NQ for people? This.
500.
So that's why I get the answer this.
So if we get this, if we divide it.
Because the average equal SQ over NQ. You see? See it? Yeah? You understand? Hold it. How much you get?
2.7.
We are going to see. Burn a fire upon the bleach there. Nah, you we see, if you get it right, you get $100, my guy. But if you get it wrong, alright, talk to me now. Talk to me.
Alright. So here comes so x equal x.
First of all,
A equal x.
what is the quantity?
Sum of quantity.
The quantity comes from the question. Tin. The question say, find the average price per. So what we are trying to find, the average price per tin. So price is the quantity, price per tin. All right, so you have 40 tin of soup. So we have 40 soup at how much? What else we have? No man, why?
50 and 90 cents.
What?
Tin.
50 tin and what?
And that's for tin. $50 and 90 cents.
At what?
90 cents. I don't know $50. Yeah. 50 tin for 90 cents.
At 90 cents.
Yeah. And 60 tin at $3.
And how much?
60 tin at $3.
So all them are soup.
Yeah. At $3. But just put that some can and
All right.
I convert them.
No, you have cents and you have dollars. So what the first thing you have to do?
I convert them to cents.
You convert them to the same exact thing. $2.40, that is going to be 240 cents. 90 cents.
That'll be about 90 cents. And that's $1.97.
And 60 cents, $300 equal, $3 equal? 300 cents. Everybody see that? So him say here, he says 40 tin of soup, $2.40, 50 at 90, and 60 at 3. Find the average price per tin. Now, What is NQ? What is NQ? Number of quantities. What is the quantity? The number 10. So therefore, you are going to add up how much 10? 60 plus 40 plus 50. So NQ equal 150. What's SQ? What's SQ?
40 over 240.
No. Look here now. He says he sells 40 tins at $2.40 per tin. That means that each tin costs $2.40. Not $2.40 for all the tins. Not that himself 40 tin for $2.40. Himself 40 tin at $2.40 each. You understand the difference? Good. So therefore, SQ is going to be equal to 40 times $2.40. You see that? Plus, so I take it 240, which ain't no sense. Plus 50 times 90 plus 60 times see that? So SQ equal plus so SQ equal so therefore where NQ A equal X, SQ equal 32,100 and NQ equal how much?
150.
It implies that X equal, what is the formula? SQ over NQ. $214. Convert that now to dollars. 214 cents. That means it's equal to $2.14.
Did we get it right?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. You understand? So when you get an average, the first thing you find out, what is my quantity? Then you say, what is A? What is SQ? And what is NQ? If you have to work out any of them, you work them out. And then now you say, where X equal, where A equal that, where NQ equal that, and where SQ equal that, then the average equal, and you work it out. Everybody understand that? Good. Now, a car travels, example 2, a total distance of 200 kilometers in 4 hours. What is the average speed? A car traveled a distance of 200 kilometers in 4 hours. What's the average speed? That's very simple. The average speed is equal to the distance traveled over the time taken. How far did he travel? How much? He traveled 200 kilometers.
So where you get to?
How long did he travel for?
4 hours.
For 4 hours. So therefore, you divide 200 by 4, and you're going to get the answer. 50. Is 50 finish? 50 what? John Crow? 50 kilometer per hour. kph. km/h or kph. Huh? You understand? All right. Why I couldn't write? A car travels 30 kilometer at 30 kilometer per hour and 30 kilometer at 40 kilometer per hour. Find the average speed. So if they on the highway and then him going on one slow part, patrol and them thing there so. So when they on the highway, he might travel at 40, and when they on the patrol, he might travel at 30. All right. Watch this now. I'm thirsty. Tell son of Kevin can water for me now. Tell son of Kevin can water for me. All right. What we say now? He traveled 30 kilometers at 30 per hour. So him traveled 30 km at 30 per hour. Him travel 40 km huh? And then and then him travel another 30 kilometer at 40 kph. Kilometer per hour, not Kingston Public Hospital. So, what am I asking? What am I asking? Find the average. Find the average speed?
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing we have to find, what amount of hours him would I do this? So time taken to travel the first 30 kilometer. First 30 km equals to 30 over 30 equal 1.
And the
Second 30 equal to 30. Him travel 30 over 40 kph equal 0.75 hours. Now, what is the total distance travel? The total distance travel is 30 plus 30. Him travel 30 and him travel 30. What's the total distance? What's the total hours traveled? 1 plus 0.75. To that extent, therefore, what is the average speed? The average speed is going to be equal to distance traveled over time taken. What's the distance traveled? 60 total over, what's the time? Hours. So that is equal to what? Huh? 34.3 kilometers per hour. You understand that? Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Number 3. A train a train
travels for 4 hours at an average speed.
travels for 4 hours at an average speed of 64 km/h. For the first 2 hours, its average speed is 50. What's the average speed of the last 2 hours? Logics we are going to use now. Come paste down. What's the formula for average speed? Average speed where SQ equal total distance traveled and NQ equal total time taken. So therefore, average speed AS equal to TDT over TTT. See that? All right. Based on this question, a train travels for 4 hours at an average speed of 64 km/h. What do we know from that question? So we know TTT. Pitney. Write that TTT equal. And we know what else? And an average of 64 kph. So we know AS equal 64. Not necessary, but yeah, write it. kph. AS always equal kph. What that? What's kmp?
Kilometer per hour.
kph. All right. So what do we not know?
We don't know time.
We don't know what?
Distance.
We don't know the distance. So that means that we have to calculate the distance to work it out. It tells us that for the first 2 hours, the average speed is 50 kilometers. So if you travel for 2 hours at 50 kilometers per hour, then how much distance you have to travel? 2 times 50. So distance 1, D1, equal to, right, because distance is equal to average speed times hours traveled, not true? And the average speed is 50 and the hours traveled is 2. Not true? Alright, cool. Now,
Distance 2.
Child, give me my mark and go a bit.
Can I wash my hand?
No.
But this the and I wear my
Go. So, if AS equals to TDT over TTT, then it means that TDT over TTT equal AS. Now say it go. Then it means that TDT equal to AS times TTT. Now so. That means therefore that in this case TDT is equal to AS 64 times TTT 4 equal what? How much? How much? 256. So TDT equals to 256. That is total distance travel. How much different type distance in my travel? 2 different type of distance. The question say that distance 1 he traveled for 2 hours at 50 per hour. So the total distance traveled in distance 1 is 100. That means that distance 2 equal total distance traveled minus distance 1, not true? Distance 2 equal 256 minus 100, so it is equal to 156. What is the question? Of distance 2. All right. So, average speed equal to total distance travel over total time travel for distance 2. Don't put square, you know, this is just, alright, may I put distance B. Because I don't want to think of square. See? Now, to that extent, what is the average speed? Don't know. What's the total distance traveled in 2? 156. What's the total time taken? Another 2 hours. So therefore, x equal 156 divided by 2? 70? 70 what? 70 what? 78 kph. So if I forgot to travel 70 kilometers per hour for the next 2 hours, for the total average become that. Want to see that? You see that? You see that? You see it's simple. Just logics. So the first thing we write down, what is the average thing? If you want to maintain this SQ over NQ, when it comes to speed, SQ is TDT, total distance travel, and NQ is TTT, total time travel. So therefore, the average is total distance travel over total time travel. That is the average speed. What did they give us out of this? Out of this, they gave us the average speed. 64 kilometers, the question told you. Per hour. They also told us that it took 4 hours. So I can use this to work out what is my TDT. You see, how do I work out my TDT? I transpose TTT, AS equal TDT over TTT. TDT over TTT equal AS. That means that this divide come over here as a multiply and leave me with TDT equal AS times TTT. You see that? So in this case, what was AS? 64. And what was TTT?
4.
The 4. So therefore, what's the TDT? 256. 256. No, that don't finish. They said to us that he traveled 50 kilometers per hour for 2 hours. So what's the total distance that he would have traveled? 100. Because he take 50 for 1 hour and 50 for the next hour. You see that? So therefore, of the total distance in the first segments of his travels, he traveled 100 kilometers. You see that? That leaves us with how much? It leaves us with 156 kilometers. Because he traveled 100 out of 256. So we come now to say, what do we question wanted to find? What's the average speed of what? Of distance 2. That's why we have to go through all of this to work out what is distance 2. We wanted to know what was TDT for 2. And TDT for 2 is what? 156. So we over here, so we know that if this is the formula here, where AS equal X, TDT 2 RB equal 156, and TTTB, which is total time, equal what? So we can put it in our formula. Average equal X, TDT 156, TTT 2, that means that X equal to 78 kilometers per hour. Why we know it says kilometers per hour? Because the average always equal to kilometer per hour. If we find TDT, what would the answer be? Kilometers straight. And if we were finding TTT, what will the answer be? Hours straight. But once you're finding average speed, it is per hour. Whether miles per hour, meter per hour, kilometer per hour. You understand that? You understand? Alright, I'm going to go show you after. Alright, that's it. Average. You don't understand average now? So it's simple. Salaries. Now when you're done school, you don't want to work? You don't want to work? What do you want to do? Want to sleep in my bed and turn what list and broke? Who want to work?
Everybody.
Everybody. I know you want to work. You work for free?
No.
You want to pay? So you want your salary? So that means that you have to know if you work out what your salary should be, because people are going to rob you. They can't rob you. Your overtime and everything. And your tax. And your NHT, you want to know everything. So we're going to work now on salaries.